Another conversation.
What's poppin', YouTube? You are another vibe session with Beamin. Special guest, my brother Tez. Tez did it, Tez shot it, Tez got it. You know what I mean?
All the above.
You know what it is. We're here to talk about another topic. We back vibing. Tez said he had something he wanted to speak upon, so let's get to it.
I wouldn't say speak upon, but shit, it's summer. It's summer. Like it's not June summer. It's summer.
It's definitely summer.
And with summer, that means cuffing season is over.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That purge horn, that horn from Purge has sounded. Nigga, it's a free for all outside. It's a fucking free for all.
Okay.
So I'm curious.
Go
What
ahead.
are some of the do's and don'ts for this summer? How you moving if you out there doing your thing? I'm curious.
How they moving if they out there doing their thing?
Or how should you move?
How should you move? I mean, for me, I say from past experiences, I think you just need to be on your toes. I mean, it depends if you're a young dude or I can't really, if you're a young dude or older dude. Depends how you know what I'm saying. If you single, your relationship, what you got going on. If you single, then you know what I'm saying.
It's the purge right now.
Is you out? Basically, saying is you outside? Is you not outside? Is that what you saying?
Hey man, I don't know what your business is, but if you outside, you outside for the time being. What I'm saying is, it's a free for all. Tinder going up. I hope niggas still ain't on Plenty of Fish.
Oh shit!
Right? Bumble. Right? The day parties is going down.
Okay.
The after parties to the day parties is going down. Sundresses is all out. Fashion Nova sales is up. What we doing?
I mean, I don't fuck with that. I never fuck with none of them other apps. You know what I'm saying? I never fuck with Bumble. I feel like that's for that's for them. I mean, if you out there fishing, you know what I'm saying? You out there fishing, you trying to get you something. You out, you know what I'm saying? You scrolling, you roaming the blocks. I feel like that's for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, get you something nice, get your vibe right.
Then how do you date during the summer then? You see what I'm saying?
Nah, I get it. But
But first side, I'm saying, but that's the whole thing. Like I look at it and say, nigga, the summer is a goddamn bar fight for dating. Like we cuffing, we not cuffing. What's your ideals be doing the summer? If you got a relationship, how are you going to, if you have a relationship, right? How do you do the summer? If you guys are a new couple.
I say, go on some days, vibe out, get on a boat, you know what I'm saying? Boat, dates, hit the city, travel, you know what I'm saying? Vibes, you know what I'm saying?
You go on your Instagram right now, everything I've seen is on the goddamn boat.
Everybody on the goddamn boat. I'm saying you can do that with your girl too, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, we're speaking if you cuff, I'm saying you cuff, you can set up nice vibes with your chick, boats, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I just seen a lot of boat pictures where I knew there was two people on the boat, but yet there's two different Instagrams. Like I thought y'all was in the boat together. So just, there ain't two people in the picture.
100%. I've been saying
what
that.
is summer?
I think a lot of the, we don't keep it a buck. A lot of the thotties is on the boats. The thotties is on the boats. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you try to get, I'm gonna keep it 100. If you're a young dude or you a dude, you single and you vibing, you supposed to be on the boat.
Right. I'm
saying that if that's what if you want, if you cuffed up, then you know what I'm saying. You could set a little vibe and do something special. You can still be on a boat, but it just probably be like.
Listen, I just got to ask to go on the boat by a homie.
I got to ask to go on the boat.
I got to ask to go on the boat. Now I want to go on the boat, but there's two reasons why I'm not going on the boat. One, because I'm shaped like Drewski right now, so I can't do that. Second of all, she's like, oh, and I know one of your people's gonna be on the boat. I don't want to see nobody on the boat that I know.
Yeah.
Because we're on the boat. So once again, I know what kind of activities happen on these boats. I'm just saying I don't want to be in the person having to hold the camera or see anything I don't need to be seeing. But I know what goes down on them boats.
A lot of y'all niggas baby mamas on them boats too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas baby mamas on them boats, man. And then what they do is they put it on private so niggas can't.
He said only friends, only posts.
Yeah, like I done seen a lot of that. Like only friends, niggas. I'm like, man, y'all niggas pay my. I'm glad I ain't got to deal with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying hit you a good woman, because if you got you a little thotty, she on that boat with the only friends. I'm keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these niggas don't know what's going on. Everything she at the house watching the kids, cooking, cleaning. Now she on that boat. throwing ass back, nigga, throwing it back like trying to help it. It's wild on these boats, boy.
Hey, so if you dating, got a girlfriend,
100%.
and you got invited to go on the boat, you going on the boat?
Nah, I can't do it.
He's a motherfucking lie, boy.
I can't do the boat, boy. If I was getting in trouble, I ain't doing the boat, boy. I gotta chill out, boy. Nah.
You letting her go on the boat?
Nah, bitch, she know better. I'll beat her ass, nigga. I'm in a bit of
First of all, disclaimer: we are not hitting the ladies over here.
Hey.
But
hey, it could be hell.
You're right.
Bitch, ain't going to no boat. Fuck that, nigga. I ain't having that. I ain't having no shit like that. But I mean, to each his own. I'm not saying
seafair coming up.
I'm saying
stay on the boat.
I'm saying each his own. I'm saying like I'm not saying that if you're in a relationship you can't be on a boat. But I'm saying a lot of chicks on the boat doing some things that they man don't know they doing. They're throwing it back. Niggas pouring drinks in their mouth. All kinds of shit, boy. It's getting wild.
Let's go for both. What are the 5 do's and don'ts for both during the summer, right? You're dating. You are dating. What is the 5 do's and don'ts for guys and girls to make sure that you ain't out of pocket?
I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's gotta be just certain boundaries of respect. Like especially if you're a woman, you shouldn't be on like around a bunch of niggas and you know what I'm saying, taking shots. I mean, but you can still go out and be respectful. So you can still go out and kick with your people, but you gotta be respectful in a sense that you know what I'm saying. It's a small world. Mm-hmm. You might get on that boat with and you single
with
and
the El Capitan.
Such and such tell such and such that I seen your nigga on the boat or I seen your female on the boat and she was throwing ass back. But you know that you following her the whole day, she ain't post nothing. It was a close friends, my nigga. Don't play yourself.
Close friends, right.
Don't ever play yourself. Don't ever play yourself.
Like, I tried to call you that. I was just tired. I was on the boat all day. We're in the sun.
Bitch,
throwing ass all day.
They was throwing ass on that boat. I seen a lot of niggas, baby mama throwing ass on them boats, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the auto. I mean, have fun. Do what you gotta do. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with being on the boat. If you're in a relationship or not, I think there gotta be a respect level. And it's not even about the boat thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not about this period. Just being respectful.
Okay, so boom. What's your boundaries if you dating somebody? What's your boundaries for the guy? If we going out, right? Guys night out, right? And you know you don't need to be out of pocket. What's the no boundaries? I'm talking about being respectful. Cool, that can be interpreted, but like, what's the no?
For the guy or for the woman?
Let's say you go out, right? You're with your mans. It's 3 of y'all. Your mans goes to a table. He comes back with 3. Where does the boundary? At what point do you be like, I can't participate? Even if you're not even doing nothing, even if you're just running interference.
There's ways to go about it without being disrespectful. You can conversate and be nice about it, but I mean, you just don't be doing on extra, and I feel like. You
walk in the Joey's and your girl 3 knees at the table.
Oh hell no, nigga, that's crazy. Nah, hell no.
She said, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just
I mean, it depends though, and also
entertaining.
No, the big thing though is you got to know your person you're dealing with. You got to know how they move and shit like that. Because I feel like honestly, you don't really know who the person you're dealing with until you see them around their friends. When they don't think you see them,
right?
That's when you see somebody's true colors. But I think you can't avoid talking to the opposite sex.
Stay off the gram.
Yeah, but I just think I just feel like you can be out with your people. Just niggas know what women or men know what's being disrespectful and not being disrespectful. You out and your friend brings a couple chicks in your relationship. You can conversate, but just keep it low and just keep it like that. And you can just be, you know, what I'm saying? It happens sometimes.
That gets.
But when it turns into like, we going back to the crib and all that, it can get crazy. You can't be doing all that.
I'm not doing all that, but I am a habitual flirter. Like I will flirt with a goddamn mannequin. I promise you. I flirt with anything.
You flirt, right? But if you dealing with a chick, you cool with her doing that?
First of all, this ain't about me.
I'm just asking the question. Huh? You cool with that? I'm saying if you are with a woman and you say you're a bitch will flirt all these things, will you be cool with her doing the same thing? Quick question.
You know it's hot in the motherfucker outside today, right?
I like how you changed that.
Like I said, first of all, the sun been doing his thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, I mean, you know, you just gotta be respectful. You gotta kind of be respectful, but you wouldn't want the person doing.
I'm a flirt. I'm saying I do something.
If she knows it about you, and she knows it's not gonna go further than that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know. Everybody knows who they're. You gotta know who you're dealing with both ways. The woman gotta know what she's dealing with man wise, and how your man. If I know he flirts and does stuff, but I know he's not gonna go further than that. Cool.
So if you see your girl flirting, and you know she ain't gonna do nothing, but she flirting.
Nah, that's a no-go for me. You can't do that. With me, I got too much. Nah, but you represent me. You can't be out there and like. And I'm big on this. Like, say I bring my chick around, right, or something like that, and then she flirting with your homeboy, doing stuff like that.
Of course, they love the kids.
No, I'm saying this like
right.
My ego too big, and I mean by that, I don't never let a nigga leave him like, oh yeah,
maybe
this chick was choosing.
I had a conversation.
You never want that. That's nasty.
See, this goes back to that. Remember that?
I'm not having that.
I think the last time we was talking about, or maybe the other day was talking about, he was like talking about like body counts and shit. I say, listen, I don't ask questions that fucks with my ego. My ego sits where it needs to sit.
Yeah, my ego too.
It's in his little office. I don't knock on his door. I don't bother him. I let him be. So I'm not gonna go ask questions. Right? I go for the ignoranceful bliss. Like if I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, come on, man. Like
nah, but look,
your girl ain't flirting.
No, I'm saying no.
If you talk about in any of all them relationships you've been in the past, whatever, you don't think your girl flirted?
I mean, they probably did behind my back. If I didn't know, but I'm saying I'm not with
it. You know what I mean? Winks, I get the wink in the smile.
Nah. I'm big on that. When I'm dealing with a woman, they know not to be. You can't be having niggas thinking that Beamin's shit big was choosing on me. Nah, bitch, you know better than that. And if I do hear that,
I had a basketball game today. I got 3
Okay.
3 smiles and 2 winks.
Okay,
and they all had kids in their hand. I know they wasn't there for me.
I'm gonna tell you an instance. And this is not now or this is the past. So I was kicking. This chick was trying to talk to me. Let's say this right.
This nigga the GOAT.
No, I'm just saying this chick was trying to talk to me, right?
What year was this? 86, 88?
The
year was 89.
The chick was trying to talk. Listen, the chick was trying to talk to me, right? And this would turn me off with a chick. If you know, like, say you my boy, she know you my boy, right? And she's trying to talk to me, right? And then say you catch her out by herself, and then she's choosing up on you, but still trying to talk to me. But I find out like, oh yeah, she was choosing on Taz when we seen her out. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like because first of all, now if I fuck with you, the homie be like feeling like, oh, I could have got those. I can't do that. I can't do that. So I feel like women gotta know, like, even if we're not together, if you're trying to talk to me and you know my homies, you can't be trying to flirt and talk to the homies because if I do want to fuck with you serious, that's gonna be the back of his mind. Like, I ain't gonna lie, what's a bitch? She was choosing with me. Like, nah, I like a bitch that when she come around, niggas be like, who's that? She ain't looking at niggas doing no. I ain't with none of that.
Oh, look.
Nah, I ain't with that. Nah.
I'm not saying reckless eyeball like that.
Nah, I disagree. Cause I've been around both. I've been around people bringing females around and they choose, and I've been around chicks that was respectful. They know not to be talking too much and doing a bunch of extra, like, oh, how you doing, and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a chick that you dealing with, she all in your niggas' faces and shit like that, she's for the streets. You gotta be back. Like even for instance, we was talking about this last time. If you bring a chick around for the first time, even if y'all establish nothing, right? And she around your homies and shit right there.
So I bring a chick around for the first time. I'm selling the pussy.
Nah, but you know what I mean. But like, say you're interested in a chick, you bring her around for the first time, just out of respect. Even if y'all ain't got nothing going on, if you came with me, you shouldn't be trying to talk to niggas while I'm out with you. Now you can do that when you're around. We're not together. You can do that when I'm not around. But if you came out with me, I think that's like a huge red flag that you just kind of reckless. Like you just out here talking to niggas, right? How do you feel about that? Some niggas don't care. Some niggas like
summer is different. Like but shit be in the water and shit. Like they be doing the little wavy hair thing in the summer. Like,
but even
energy is different. But in summer,
all the reason it's cool unless we went out. Like say you just really the homegirl and it's not like on that time. We went out want some cool shit. Like let's go get a drink. And I know you're the homegirl. It's not like that. Do your thing. That's good. Listen. But I'm interested in you. You're interested in me. We step out somewhere. And you out talking to niggas while you out with me? Red flag.
The summer is...
Don't flag on the play.
It's the summer. It's
flag on the play. No,
it's
flag
the summer.
I'm saying if you try to talk to me, and we go, I bring you out together. So you're telling me, if you go to a bar, you with a chick, you guys are kind of vibing. First time kicking. She's like, let's go get drinks. Y'all go and have drinks. You cool with her talking to niggas while y'all out? That make you like a lame.
True, I agree. I mean, but that's a given. That's different.
Nah, nigga, you cool with that?
But I have been out. I
have taking the chick with you, buying her drinks and shit.
I have been out on a date.
For the streets.
I have been on a date. And this is the realest shit I ever seen. Girl comes back from the bar. And was like, hey, bro, want to buy me a drink? What you want? And then came back.
That's different.
That was my shit. I said, ooh.
But I'm saying, when y'all went out to, like, even if you got a chick and you go out and she does, like, say you got a bad chick, you guys go out to the club and then niggas are looking and she's like, I'm going to get her some drinks with this nigga. Y'all have an understanding, you know what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Once again,
that's what I'm saying.
I haven't had any bad situations, but I let them handle them and I sit back from afar. Like, I expect a guy to be a guy. A guy see a pretty lady, shoot your shot. I'll do the same goddamn thing. Like, I shoot my shot. However, How do you respond? And that's cool. What I'm saying is though, if you are dating, for me, I'm thinking if you date somebody and like I said, you dated them, you met them in like cuffing season starts, shit, right after baseball. So like October at the latest. Like that's when you solidify, got your shit, like y'all heading into whatever, right? Summertime is the real test. Like, one, you want to be outside. Two, there's so much shit to do, so you got to take your spouse with you, right? The test is, how do they react? Can you have fun? Like, I've been to a club with an ex, and I was like, this shit is fucking boring.
Oh, come
like,
on.
I'm a goddamn Libra. You need to be all up over me and kiss me on my shit. I like that shit.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm bringing my chick around the homies, niggas know it's mine. It ain't gonna be no if or like maybe she choosing her or not. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be that.
Remember that one time you shot that nigga?
Because you stupid. Because I'm not gonna let no female come out and embarrass me. I'm not bringing you out with me and then you out choosing on niggas and shit. No, because at the end of the day, if y'all together or not, it's still embarrassing. You
shot a nigga one time.
You embarrass yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can go out with the chick and have fun and vibe and shit like that. Like, yeah, but personally, like, I like, if I got a bitch with me, go out and go talk to the bitches, talk to the bitches a little bit or something. That's cool.
Right.
But not with the niggas. No, you not about to
be. You gotta
never.
You gotta take your girl out during the summer. If you got a girl, you got fellas. Take your girl out during the summer. You're gonna find out what she really is.
100%.
Right. Take her on the boat.
Show her off. You got a bad one, bring her out, show her off. But my thing is like, look, if you wanna know how a chick is, bring her out and just fall back and just, you don't see niggas choosing, go to the bathroom or something. But don't let her know you're looking. Let niggas come up and talk to her.
See how doing that shit. That's creepy.
No, I'm not saying like purposely, but I'm saying like if a nigga comes up and talk to her, don't go and cut it off. See how
I'm not saying like that.
See how she handles it.
If I slide off to the back, you gotta be worried about what I'm doing.
Nah, I'm just saying like this. If I bring a chick out with me, we go to a bar wherever we're going. We're in an atmosphere with hella other niggas and shit like that. I got a bad one with me. We out. Right. I walk off and the nigga comes talk to her. I'm not gonna go cut it off. I'm gonna see how you handle that. That's gonna let me know who you are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you fall back and she have a little too much talky while I'm away, all right, you for the streets.
Nah, fuck that.
Hell.
So boom, what if the whole time you over there and she laugh and she touches his arm and then you come back and find out niggas talking about taxes?
I don't give a fuck. You too much talking. Too much talking. I'm not with none of that talking flirt. You keep it. I'm not saying you can't. Like I gotta not say nothing, but you can be like, say a couple things, keep pushing. But you having too much.
When does she know the nigga?
Okay, listen.
See, and that's her past.
I don't give nah. Right. But I'm saying this. Not even for her, because she could like me think I don't like an overly friendly female, and what I mean by that is
I'm overly friendly.
That's you. But I'm just saying for me, I'm talking for me.
What?
If you do, I know how guys think. Even you was being friendly, the guy in his mind when he walked up was feeling like, oh, I could got her.
First of all,
you know that.
If I have somebody standing to my right of me, and you look at that person. And I think you're looking at me, in my head, yeah, I could have got you. If you look anywhere 10 feet in this area, I could have got you.
But that's why.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to get it.
No, I know, but that's
my ego.
But that's 100%. But that's why I'm really cautious about, I like a woman that know how to conduct herself around people. A woman should already know that. To me, that's like common sense. You don't be doing too much talky in niggas' faces and shit. I'm not saying you can't talk. But you don't need to be all up in niggas' faces. If I bring a chick around the homies, yeah, you can be cool and conversate this shit.
You was a stone cold pimp.
I'm being honestly, nigga, you can't be all talky all up in niggas' faces. Like, I ain't gonna have a nigga leaving like telling the other homies I ain't gonna be my chick for choosing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not with that.
I mean, niggas say that shit regardless.
I'm not with that. I'm cool, but I try to avoid it by all costs. That's why the whole thing I was telling you about when we talking about body count and shit like that. I don't really care about the body count. I'm more about who the niggas who is the dude I know you fuck with, just so I can avoid an awkward situation. Like if a chick fuck with you and I'm fucking with a chick and I bring her over and you guys got that. Oh hey, you got that little fake.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
It's awkward, but if the bitch tell you what it is before my boy Tez coming through. If she tell me I ain't gonna lie, so fuck with him in the past, I can avoid the situation versus like you not telling me and you get there. I can read it. And my thing is I'm good at this. 'Cause I've had this situation happen. I feel like everybody had this situation happen when they bring a girl around and you bring around the homies and one of the homies smash. You can feel by the energy that something's off. Like how you niggas know each other? Like they're a little too smiley.
I address the elephant in the room like. Okay, cool. All right, sure.
Yeah, because you gonna know it in your mind, but it's like if I know I'm not gonna probably bring you in those situations, I know you smash such and such and such. I'm gonna try to avoid that. I mean, you can't. It's inevitable. Okay, happen. You're walking out. You go somewhere. You run into people that's different. I'm saying like if we're going somewhere and you mess with somebody there, I like to know so I don't have it, so it's not awkward. And then also, I like it like I like to know. So if a nigga says it to me, like, oh, sure, he told me that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a surprise to me because niggas love to be like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's just fat, short in the back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, you know, bitch get some wet. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga, if it's like a little bust down, it's cool. We can have that conversation. But this is my bitch. No, nigga, no, you're not about to try to start on me and be like, nah, I'm not having that. That's just me.
What was your name?
Come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't do that, man.
Nah, I get it. But I'm playing, I guess not in devil's advocate, but shit, as far as the other side, right? Like,
I'm only speaking from this situation. I'm only speaking from your girl to a bust down. What I mean by that, your girl, you're going to be more cautious about how she interacts around people. But if it's a girl that I know I'm not taking seriously, nothing like that, we just kicking it. Dude. Oh, you do you, baby? It's good. Cause I know I'm not.
Okay, cool.
Like
I get that. Right? I get that. So I'm taking out the table. I'm talking about like, you trying to lock it down, y'all figuring out who. So for me, there's two things. If I do it, then I'm giving you permission to do it.
I get it.
Right?
I get that.
However, here's a caveat. If I do something because I always done this thing and I don't even know I'm doing it sometimes, habitual flirt, like I do this, right? Then fireworks and gunshots.
Fireworks, brother.
I know, you know where we at. You know what the fuck we at.
I mean, you know.
All right. But if I do something, I give you permission to do it. Now, the only issue I have is if I do something and I know this thing ain't you, and then you do it, I'm like, hold on, that's a stretch.
Yeah, girls,
right.
But if like that.
If true. But now, if I know that you just fun-loving, outgoing, and I'm the same way, then at some point I gotta be like, hey, if I feel like I'm not doing nothing wrong and I'm really not doing nothing wrong, and then you're doing the same thing, then we should be able to. I've had one like that, right? I can, you know what I'm talking about, back in the woo-wop, right? But and like I said, then we go to the club and she'll be dancing, and I'll be dancing, and have a good time and getting your flirt on, and at the end of the night, you coming with me.
But that's my thing.
And that was great.
But you have an understanding, and I'm big on. I say understanding relationships. There might be something that you do, right, that your partner might not like, right? And there might be something that she do that she's used to doing that she doesn't have that problem in a relationship that you don't like. But you got to have a conversation about it. And if you really fuck with your person that you're fucking with, there's going to be some kind of compromise there. Like, okay, you know what? I know you don't like that. I'm not going to do that. And she might like, I know you like that. I'm not going to do that. Everybody's different in relationships.
You've been watching the Mac too much.
Now, there's certain things that I feel like there's certain things that might have fly in your last relationship that ain't going to fly with me. There's certain things in your last relationship that you let fly that might not, you know what I'm saying? Both ways. There got to be a conversation. There got to be some, if you're in a relationship with somebody, there got to be some respect. I'm being honest.
Every time we're in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Yeah, like I'm saying that's. But I'm only speaking from a serious aspect. Like if I'm really fuck with you, my girl. But now if you just like, girl, I'm kicking it with, and we know we just having fun. Then it's all fair games. Like, do you have fun? We already established that we just kicking it. We not trying to. We having fun this summer. We ain't on no. You my girl. I'm your dude.
It's
we
the
out
summer
kicking
though.
It.
Like if you can't last the summer, imagine lasting during some tough shit. Like. The only thing the only thing that's gonna test your relationship like the summer did is the goddamn pandemic, and I ain't going through that shit again. But it's a summer. Like I think that if you trying to lock something up seriously, you have to get out there during the summer and be in the mix with the people. Can you withstand the comments? Can the exes come up to you and be like, hey? How you been? Oh, y'all chilled with all that bullshit,
100%. Right?
All the other sharks talking about, I see what you did. You know, like, you gotta, bro, it's summertime, man. Like I say, it's a wild fucking West.
Like I say, if I'm with a female, I'm out, and say a chick I used to mess with come up to me and give me a hug, and the girl asks me how you know her, I'm gonna keep it a bug. You gotta know how to handle that. You gotta be able to handle that because I'm not a person. I don't got no reason. I'm not gonna lie about it. The past is the past. You gotta be able to accept me for me.
I tell them all the same thing. Nah, she a pillhead. She be buying for you.
I'm being honest because people are gonna ask you like, how you know her?
Back in the day, she was off the Blue Dolphins.
In both ways. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? If I'm out with you, don't be all up in on niggas' faces and shit. Nah, I'm straight up all that. You can say hi and shit. I'm not saying you can't talk, but you know the limit when somebody's doing too much. Everybody knows when somebody's doing too much. You're like, hold on, she ain't be acting like that. She doing too much. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? There gotta be respect, but you gotta know when to bring a female around and when not. You gotta know what you got going with her. You gotta have some nostalgia before you bring her around, because you know the Goonies is out there.
Top.
The Goonies is out there. They gonna test you. They gonna test your chick. They gonna, you know what I'm saying?
The Goonies is out.
The Goonies is out. They gonna test. They gonna wait till you walk off. You got a bad one when you walk off. Niggas gonna be like, let me see what she on. They gonna try. Niggas don't care. Niggas do not care. We know that.
Then won't you put it?
We know that niggas don't care.
That's
why you gotta know who you dealing with.
So you don't think that you ever been thrown to the wolves?
What you mean by that? Explain.
Like, if you talking to somebody and she want to see what you about, and then she puts you in the same situation.
Like a female trying to talk to me in front of my chick? You talking about that?
No, like, if you're dating, like, say you're dating somebody, your spouse says, let's go to this thing, and you know what it is. You don't think she's trying to see what you about?
100%. That's what I said. You gotta know. My thing is, I'm big on. I observe a person. I'm gonna know what type of chick I'm dealing with before we go out in them kind of areas, so we don't have no awkward situations.
Fuck that, you can't avoid that. You gotta go through that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Embrace the awkwardness.
You do, but at the same time, I'm not. If I know you a thotty and you for the streets and we just having fun, I'm probably not. You know what I'm saying? That's different. I don't care. 'Cause I know I'm not trying to fuck with you and I love. We just kicking it. We just vibe, move.
Just put it in this motherfucker,
right? But if you my bitch and shit, I gotta see. There's certain things I gotta see before.
I embrace the awkwardness, nigga. Put me in the ring. Let's see. Because when some shit happen, I'm like, what? That really happened to you? Them niggas put strap on you?
You stupid.
So I start the car.
I'm big on just knowing what you're dealing with, know what you got going on. Before you cuff something, you need to do the back. You need to do the history check for sure. To me.
My do's and don'ts.
Let's see how they move.
If you dating, my do's and don'ts are you got to be out during the summer, right? Like your relationship ain't gonna stand the test of time if you can't be seen, right? And the thing is, if you're seen with somebody, like the big moments, the weddings, the family cookouts, the barbecues, like you got to take whatever you got around. For one, because 100%. You gotta ingratiate yourself to the people, right? Like, hey, this is who I'm dating. Vice both ways, right? Two, you gotta see how people go through them things. Like, you know, I like to party, I like to kick it, I like to drink, I like to talk shit, right? Can I leave and not even I'm not worried about what you're doing? Can I leave and come back later and you like get away from me? I'm busting these niggas' ass in spades or something. Like, I want to see that. So I'm one. If you dating somebody, you got to go do summer things where summer people is at. You can't just keep hiding away, right? All like the big things, the taste of Tacoma,
100%.
Right? The fair is a big one, right? You ain't taking no buzz down to no fair.
Hell no.
Right? Cinnabon, take your girl to get Cinnabon. You gotta take your girl to get Cinnabon. Like,
on
if,
top,
right? If a nigga ain't took you to Cinnabon, it ain't real.
But I want to have a chick that I know I can turn my back and leave, and I know 100% she ain't doing no stupid shit. You ain't flirting too much. You ain't doing too much.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it do.
Okay.
If you kick with somebody long enough, you're gonna know how they move.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Ready, let's say you got the
back.
Let's say you got the girl you want, right?
100%.
But I know I got a whole bunch of homegirls and a whole bunch of homegirls. I got cousins, and I got just a large general idea of how the women that I know move, right? Mm-hmm. For no reason, when you get 3 more girls together, somebody twerks.
That's cool.
Okay.
If that's her. You know what you signed up for.
No, it's something within like...
No, but you know what you signed... Okay, if a girl twerks, you know she twerks when you got with her.
No, when they get together,
it's
something in the spirit. Okay, if any woman watches this, please feedback in the comments. Something where 3 of y'all get together, 3 or more, something in your spirit just says, I gotta twerk.
Nothing wrong with twerking.
Ain't nothing wrong with twerking. Okay, so boom, right? Ready? Let's say if 3 of them get together and say, we going on the boat.
Okay.
Now we're in the water twerking.
That's cool.
We throwing it back on the waves.
That's fine.
Right?
100%.
Now the optics, if that's your girl, doesn't look great. But at what point do you have to have some security and be like, I'm still that nigga. She can do what you want because I know she's coming back. That's what I'm saying. I'm
gonna say my piece. My bitch can twerk on the boat. I don't give a fuck. It depends on the scenario. You twerking with your girls on the boat or you twerking on a nigga on the boat. That's the difference.
I've never seen a boat where a girl was driving, not like that. I know girls can drive the boat, but I ain't never seen a boat where a girl just driving the
Okay,
boat.
but I'm saying if you twerking with your girls in like an atmosphere, that's
My
cool.
uncle has a boat. He said, "Oh, them young girls."
Yeah, I'm saying, but if you twerking with, we see it all the time. Girls, she might be in the corner where a girl's twerking and shit, ain't nobody touching her. But if you buy the nigga and the nigga behind you, like, ooh, you got a girl twerking, niggas try to do that little slow walk up to her, like, ooh, I see you, girl. If she don't move, like, nigga, move out the way. If she let it rock, you cool with her letting it rock?
Okay, I need to ask you a yes or no. I'm not getting
Let's
into the
go.
gray area. Yes or no?
Let's go.
Is dancing harmless? Yes or no? If there's no gray area, it's just a yes or no. We've been to the club.
Yeah.
We've been.
Are you talking about dancing? But you
No.
dancing by yourself or dancing with a nigga?
No, it's dancing. How many? Okay, so we've been to the club.
100%.
We used to run that shit. We used to be that motherfucker, right?
100%.
How many women have you danced with in the club?
Come on. Back in the day, I did.
Just right.
So I was a wall dancer. I was a wall dancer.
So you did,
but throw it on me in the wall.
Right. Okay. Great.
Let me see
Did you get it? Every time you dance with something, did you get a number? Yes or no?
Huh?
Every time you dance with something, did you get a number? Yes or no?
No, majority of the time, yeah.
Okay, your boy's a shark.
For sure.
Back then, so what I'm
Back
saying,
then.
but how many have you danced with and you just like, oh, that was just cool.
I've had that.
Right, so you just danced.
That was single me vibing. Like, what you talking about?
I'm trying to put you in a position to answer the question. Just hold on.
Let's go. Okay,
let me get to where I'm going.
Get your thing on.
All right.
Get your thing on.
Let's say your woman goes to a wedding in Peru.
Oh.
And they out there drinking, having a good time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she dances with another man.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, no, hold on. Doesn't mean she wants him, but they dance. If you're telling me that there's something wrong with the dance, that tells me that your intentions when you dance is different than because you can dance. Like, I can go dance with somebody in two-step with them, whether it's front to back, face to face, or whatever you want to do it, and not feel a certain way. So what I'm saying is, where's the agency, bro? Like, where's the?
I'm asking you a question, okay? So about dancing, right? So you cool with your chick, you and your girl, right? But whatever the case might be, she's out. Somebody happened to post it. She don't know somebody posted it. And you see her.
See, you don't know.
No, let me say my piece. Let me say my piece. And you see her twerking on a nigga. Is it a problem? You're like, oh, baby, you just dancing is good.
You just told me I can go do the same shit.
So you're cool. She was popping on a nigga, boom in the club, boom, boom, boom.
And you talking about she popping on a nigga in the club and then come back home to me?
Yes, you're cool with that.
I'm not tripping.
Ain't no gray area. Ain't no gray area.
No, I'm not tripping.
You're cool.
I'm not tripping. I'm not saying if she ain't going fucking cool, do your thing.
Nah,
right? Because go ahead, big dog. Do your thing.
Because you want to do your thing.
And you come back home. And once again, you got to understand what the win is. Like,
you not twerking on no nigga. Nigga, you got to be fucked up. You not twerking on the nigga. You got to be.
I've been the hype.
Your girl twerking on another nigga? Bust out for sure.
No. I've been the hype. I peaked out grown at like 3 years old. So I've been my height. There's so many things I can say, nigga, more money or whatever you want to do. I can say all these things, right? But, excuse my language. Once I get a bitch, I got a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, at some time, I got to realize, like, you got to have some kind of agency.
Nah, but this girl's...
Okay, so you dating a girl.
Uh-huh.
We going on a trip. We in Italy.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. We
at the goddamn rave. It's fucking going down.
Okay, I like that.
Right? You doing that move. I don't know what they do at the raves, but they doing that shit. Right?
Good.
And something back is up on you. You not dancing?
No.
Okay.
With my bitch? I got a bitch?
No, you got a chick at home, but you not dancing. You know you ain't gonna do nothing. Okay.
I'm not a dancer like that, so it's different.
Okay. Let me rephrase.
Let me
rephrase. Here we go. Let me ask you one last one. If you say no on this one, I'll never ask you a goddamn question again. Because you's a motherfucking liar.
I'm not. I don't dance.
Okay, let's say.
I don't be dancing.
Okay, cool. All right, ready? I get married.
For sure.
Right? We going to Atlanta.
100%.
For my bachelor's party.
100%.
And if you one of my niggas, it's gonna be you, Chris, Tom, whatever.
Okay.
Niggas playing my bachelor party. 3, we're going to Lee's Magic City. We're going to
That's
Stokers.
different.
That's
different.
No, let me
I'm throwing dollars at the strip club for show. Throw that. That's what that's for, though.
No.
In the club, it's randomly the bitch.
I can't finish. You like what I'm taking?
What
I'm saying is,
right. You trying to play?
You been to Atlanta? They'll spread it open, let you see all. You can see that heartbeat through the. They open it like that. You can actually see things going on.
I'm a look for sure.
Right.
That's a strip club. That's what it's for.
Right.
I would do, but the same
So-
thing I would do there, I would do with my bitch there though.
Okay,
it's a strip club.
so now-
I want my chick dancing on her throwing
Okay,
ones,
so
too.
boom, so right. So what if she said she want to go to Chippendales where a nigga just
Nah, we ain't doing that. She put that. Hey, nigga, they spit all on my head. Nigga, we not doing that shit.
Right,
Nah.
Where she want to go?
Chippendales with the nigga got the meat out. No,
Right, where she want to go lay $1 on the meats?
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the night, she come home to you.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga meat juice on her hands and shit. Trying to no, nigga. And you know how they get down to Chippendale, bitch be sucking the dick and all kind of wild shit, and the nigga be had the dick all up on him and shit. That's too much. That's doing too much. Going to a strip club with your girl to go like see girls dance and shit like that.
I've been to Atlanta. I left and I had a pussy print on my thing.
You a nasty nigga.
It looked like a Velveeta shell. It was sitting there like this.
But even like this, it just might sound crazy, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Look, listen. You ever seen the Velveeta shell?
Yeah, you're stupid.
It was like that.
Pussy a little.
And I was like, oh, she must be a mom. But it was
bro, what?
The way it was just, she's a mom.
No, but listen, my thing is like, even in strip club, right, though,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see keep 100 people on Blizz. I don't really like lap dancers. And I'm going to say the reason why. Because you just came sweating from this nigga dancing on him, and you going to put the same sweat you just danced on me. Now, you could twerk it in front of my face. I'm going to throw some dollars at you, work. I like to look at it, booty clap it, whatever. You shake the booty up and shit. But as far as you butt naked, sweating, you just dancing on this nigga's jeans and shit, they don't go back in the back and wash if they dance on this nigga, get their money, and go wipe up
They
there.
got a whole little locker room in the back.
They're not going to take a shower after every dance.
They might hit it with the beignet.
Look at that motherfucking pipe probably sweating. That's like wet teriyaki, nigga.
So you never had a good time in the strip club?
I have, but I need a lap dance. I got lap dance, but I don't really care for me because I'm OCD. I like a clean motherfucker.
So how do you have a good time in the strip club without?
What you mean they shaking it in front of you? They showing ass and throwing titties.
So you telling me she can't go to the male strip club and let them swing in their face?
Nah, we ain't doing Chippendales. The nigga meat ain't gonna be on my chick, nigga. Nah, and you ain't gonna come back and touch me after that. It's not happening. You're like nigga might slip in her mouth. Like,
Oh shit,
she's spitting on the mic and shit.
What was that print in your shirt?
Nah, I'm straight.
Hey, she got a dick on the back.
Nah, I can't do that. That's just me though, and I tell her.
See, so where's the fairness?
But I'm saying, I tell her. This is my thing. I'm big on this, right?
This nigga
I tell a woman how I am, so they know what they're getting themselves into. I tell them what I don't like. I give them my boundaries and stuff like that, and they're gonna say the same. You gotta. And my thing is, big thing about this, we both all got choices. You can choose to deal with me or not. Right. I got what I don't like, and if you don't like that, and you want to live free and do what you want to do, that's for you. But I'm saying it was for me. You're not gonna change how
she can't go to her sister's bachelor party.
They have bachelor party. You don't gotta have a dick in your face to ever go to a bachelor party. What you talking about?
First of all, I don't know what happens at women's bachelor party, but if it's anything like a man's bachelor party, yes, it's somewhere.
You're not having another nigga's dick touching on you.
I'm not saying you should, but once again, I would say like this: do your thing. I don't ever want to hear about it.
There's some women that be fucking at the motherfuckers too. I done heard women be fucking.
I've heard about that.
Right before they get married, fucking nigga and shit. That shit, wow, bro. I know, but that shit kind of wild, bro. For real, you niggas gotta.
Right, but that ain't my business.
That ain't my business. But no, my big thing that I want to say is know what you're getting yourself into. Know your woman. Know your man. Just so you don't get in those situations where it. And like I'm saying, I'm just only speaking for me. I'm not saying that a woman's wrong for going to a strip club. I'm not saying a woman's wrong for twerking on a nigga. I'm not saying for none of that, right? I'm saying for me personally, it's not for me. You represent me. If you're my, I think it. Okay, look. I'm gonna say an example. Right. Me talking to a chick and me with a chick is a big different person. I'm more laid back, more like we just talking and we just vibing on some cool shit. You can do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. You doing that? We ain't established nothing. But I established you, my girl. You represent me. I can't. Beamin's girl had a dick on his back. I can't have that, bro.
Okay. And I'm only laughing because you got the He Got Game poster, right?
Fact.
So remember when he came out of the room, he said, "Damn, brother, you looking at my lady with all that?"
Yeah.
He said, "My bad. I don't want a problem."
And nigga smashed him after that too.
He paid for that though. That's different. But yeah.
Fresh out of jail, you ain't paying for it?
No, you was free. Yeah.
For that long?
No, you had to pay for it.
I know.
I
got a big. Let me ask you something. Like, and we keep it all the way 100. Could you pay for some pussy? I can't do it. My ego. I think maybe if I got older and I feel like I want some like some.
Oh shit! First of all, when I get about if I am single and not married, by the time I turn like 45, I'm big tricking. I don't know what that look like, but I'm big tricking.
And the reason I'm gonna say this, the reason I can't pay for pussy is because I didn't have so many bad ones without doing that in my life.
It's different.
So I just feel like at my age,
I
would feel like a sucker. I don't know. I feel like a sucker, like handing chick money.
But I was so remember that time we went to Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. We went to it was me, you.
They were trying to get us paper.
Okay, boom. Right. So I remember I went to Tory Lanez. Mm-hmm. I think you guys stayed for the after party, and I dipped. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't feel like catching an Uber. Like, the hotel's not too far from the thing. I was like, you know, let me just walk. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Fuck it. I'm drinking. I'm walking. I'm going to take a little stroll. There was something hawking me down. All I hear was click, clack, right? So she get there. She finally gets me like, hey, you know what time it is? I'm like, yeah, I know what time it is. I'm just see what you going to say. But yes, it's 4:10 in the morning. What's up? What you need? She's like, oh, we're just trying to see if you want to kick it tonight. I'm like, well, shit, yeah, let's kick it. What are we doing? She was like, oh, well, where you staying? I'm like, I'm staying right here. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I just want to let you know, though, you know, I'm charging like...
Yeah, that's how you do it.
She said, oh, I just want to let you know that my time ain't free. And she was like...
that means, yeah.
She was like, you know, my time's like $300 for the rest of the day, or rest of the night, or whatever. She's like, for like, whatever, right?
She ready to throw it back.
I said, that's crazy. She said, what? I said, because my time is worth $7. So if you give me $4, I'll give you some, and we even.
You're out of pocket. Now, the craziest shit I think, look, so I was at the, we went to the strip club, I think me and BC went to the strip club, and the chicks in there, you know how they trying to get their money, but I could tell they was digging us, right? So the chick was like, I ain't gonna lie, you the finest nigga, you got the finest niggas that came up in here. She said, me and my girl for the night. She was like, she said, honestly, we would give y'all something for free, but she was like, we gotta get this money though. She was like, so I'll give you a discount. She was like,
so y'all take stands.
She was like 300 or something like that. And I was like, I'm sorry, man, I don't pay for no pussy. I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? Well, but it was just like,
I've been to it.
They trying to get their money, but they didn't get their money. It's cool.
I'm
but
front, like, I'm not, I don't knock the hustle.
And I can get your thirst.
You gotta
think there's niggas that can't get pussy that got to do that.
Get your money. No, once again, I went to Atlanta, and this is there's a club, I think it's closed. I think it closed on the pandemic named Follies. Now, Follies is small. Follies had the baddest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, these women was beautiful. And they like, it's woo-wop for whatever. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Just stay out here on the floor with us. Get your money. We don't need to go to the back. We're good. We're chilling. Right? But I can see how somebody who don't get it like that.
Yeah, you gotta do
will be like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I know a lot of older niggas that be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They go out to Vegas and, you know, find themselves and pay a little money and shit. But, you know, I'm not paying for no pussy, bro. I just can't do it. My ego too big for that. And I done had, you know, not to even put that, I done had a lot of bad bitches in my lifetime.
Yeah, I did use the Mac. They tagged me.
I ain't doing that.
They said, yo, T, you the man.
Okay, and let me have this question, because I had an argument with the homie right now. What is tricking to you? And I was explaining to him, because the homie was trying to say, like, oh, no, we all trick. I'm like, nah, I think differently. And what I mean by that, he's talking about, like, no, getting a haircut and going out with a chick. And I said,
that's not tricking.
That's not tricking, right? But I'm saying, let me say my piece, right? I'm gonna break it down to ways. I'll try to explain to him. I said, tricking to me is like, say you're trying to talk to a chick, right? And she's like, first time I was kicking with her, she's telling you the places she wants you to take her. To me, that's tricking if you go out your way and you're like, okay. She's like, look, she gonna take, you know, a chick, they gonna finesse you. She gonna take the most expensive watch, but she don't want to spend the money yet. She wants you to spend it. She want to go there, but she wouldn't pay that herself, so she gonna tell you the spot she want to go there. She don't want to spend that bread at. You know what I'm saying? So if she know you want her like that, she's like, look, I want to go to such and such. I want to go to motherfucking El Gacho's.
Oh, a good circle right there.
You know what I mean? She want to go to El Gacho's and spend $300. But you know damn well.
First of all, nigga, she
with her friends go to Montezuma. You got you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just see you at Montezuma with your friends. You gotta go El Gacho's with me.
Montezuma's is fun.
It's fine. I like it.
It's vice versa. It's fun dining. Nah, but nigga, El Gacho's is expensive for no reason. I went in there and used a napkin. That shit was like $400 I'm like, God damn.
But look, I tell niggas this. You know what chick really fuck with you? She's like, let you take her out where you want. But you know what she's doing, low key?
Okay, right there. I got big dogs at home.
No, but I'm telling you, low key, if a chick's telling you, like, if she's like, you know, if you want to take a chick out and she's like, surprise me or take, then it's basically, she's leaving the ball in your court for what you, niggas don't know this is going over a lot of niggas' head. I'm keeping it 100, you're just going, and you gotta catch it. If a chick really fuck with you, she gonna let you pick the spot. You know why? Because she don't know what you want to spend, right? Now, if she picked this, keep it 100.
Okay, you taking me some more? Go ahead.
Take me somewhere.
Take me somewhere.
So I'm telling you, put niggas on game. If you kicking with a chick and she's like, look, take me out, and she don't say a spot, she lets you set it up and do it there. Basically, she's giving you the opportunity to spend what you want to spend. That's not tricking. Tricking if a chick's like, look, you taking me out. You got to take me to El Gachos.
Okay.
I need to go here. I need to do that.
So I'm gonna answer your question.
That's tricking to me.
I know women like that. I know women like that.
To me.
But
and then you got the. Hold on, let me finish. Then you got them chicks too that you know what turned me on. You want a chick and say you bought a round of drinks, and she's like, I got the next round.
Oh yeah.
That's a keeper right there. You know why? Because she's just showing you going. You guys can see what kind of female you're dealing with going into the relationship before it even gets there. If you go out with a chick and she's on some, that make me not gonna make you. I'm like, nah, I got it. Just you doing that turn me on.
Yeah, first of all,
just you doing that turn me on. Like ladies, I got the drink.
Ladies,
what?
Yeah, when you go out, if I ask you out, I already expect to pay for whatever the deal is, right? 100%. But if I ask you out and you even go for the reach, oh yeah, you can humble me all night. It's ready. It's on what we doing.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Nasty time. Now, to answer your question, what do I qualify tricking? I qualify tricking as when you don't have enough personality or whatever your je ne sais quoi, or whatever you want to say that is, whatever your thing
your
is.
Feng shui.
Your feng shui. If you don't have enough feng shui in your being to knock something, and then you're using money to get that thing, 100%. That's tricking. Okay? So if you're going out your way, knowing that this girl don't like you, so you're like, you know what, if I just pull up and rent a Lamborghini for the day, and because then she might, you're tricking.
And you're digging yourself a hole.
Now, when you have this thing and she fucks with you and you decide to go the extra mile, I'm not mad.
Yeah,
so
not
if I like you, right? Then I'm gonna go the extra mile because I want to create a memory with you.
I like that.
Right? It's about the memory. So I've had creative broke dates, right?
Yeah, you gotta know how to do it.
Right? I've had creative money dates where I spent some money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It just depends on what the young lady at the time prefers. Like what her liking is. Like I've took one to like. So up here, there's a movie called 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, yeah, it's shot at Stadium, right?
Up here, it's shot at Stadium. It's just like it's a popular movie if you don't know. But 10 Things I Hate About You. We went to that high school, right? So it's a very popular high school, but nobody knows where it's at. So I had somebody I dated, and I took him and showed him around the high school.
That's bad.
And they had talked about like, wait, I know that movie school's down there. So she had mentioned this month. So I took her out.
Smart.
And it didn't cost me nothing, right?
Smart.
But that was an experience. And then I had one where I took him to the gun range. I have one where I took parasailing. I have one where I took to the garden. So it's not tricking if you already know you got it based on just you as a person. Then you go the extra mile if you like them back.
100%.
But if you spend the money because money's gonna help you get it,
yeah,
then you're doing too much.
Don't do
Second of all, if you actually just had a dough like that and that's how you roll, then do your thing, bro.
That's cool.
I ain't mad at you.
But yeah, I like them used to the creative dates and shit like that. And then if you got, and it's not, that's why I tell niggas, you gotta like take notes and pay attention. When you conversate with a woman, you can see things she like. And I think a big thing that a lot of niggas fuck up on is like taking the initiative to do something without asking. And what I mean by that is, if you don't had a conversation with a chick and she say her favorite color is blue, she like these kind of flowers. When you go to kick it with her, you get her them flowers just by hearing her conversation before her saying. Remember her saying that? Her saying she like the flowers.
Free game, listen.
Free game.
Free game. Fellas, my guys, I am not by any means the best dude in the world or whatever you want to say. But if you just ask a question and hear the response and then let that simmer for a while, you'll know the perfect date to take somebody on because they'll tell you. So, for instance, I might talk to a young lady. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what you doing? I'm going to the gun range today. Oh, and she's like, oh, you going to the gun range? I'm like, yeah, you're a bitch. She's like, no, I've always wanted to shoot at a gun. Oh, memory bank store. Got it, right? What kind of, like I said, so now another conversation. Oh, where you at? Want me to get some food? What do you like to eat? Well, I like sushi, but I've never been to such and such. But one day I'm going to do that. I'm like, oh, you know what? You should do that. So now I'm storing. If you know how that introductory go, that talking stage lasts for, if you meet somebody, it lasts for a few weeks, right? So usually the first day for me is just, can you come out and have a beer and just shoot the shit, right? If I fuck with you, then I've already had the memory bank stored, so the date's gonna go perfectly because I already know what you want to do without you even asking, right? You just gotta listen. Shut the fuck up sometime and just listen. That's all it is. So yeah,
No,
I don't consider it as tricking.
I'm big on like taking notes, or like when I'm having a conversation with you, I'm gonna pay attention. You tell me what you like and little things like that. That helps a lot of niggas because women like because a big thing, they think about the bigger picture and they want to know the man that can lead. So I say for the most part, if taking a woman out and shit, you think it is small, but to her she's thinking like, okay, say if you're like, well, where you want to go, you're asking that. I can turn a lot of women out because they're like, okay, you're not a nigga that know how to lead. You don't know how to like. I think a lot of women like when a nigga like, look, I'm gonna come get you at 8. Don't worry about it. I got shit planned.
I fuck them up on the dates.
That's always better than you can ask them 1,000 times. Where you want to go? What you like?
I like to confuse them on the dates. I do.
Ask them questions ahead of time and take notes. I'm saying if she says she like this kind of food when you guys are conversating, even you guys are not talking about going nowhere, she's like, I want to go to this spot. I like this kind of food. Keep that in your memory bank so when you do take her out, you can go take her to that spot that she like. Versus you asking her that same day, where you want to go eat? Where you want to?
That's
I think women take that as like, okay, he don't know how to lead. Like if you sit there, because women, you ask them what you want to eat, they go 9 times like, I don't know. It's gonna be a back and forth. So you want to take initiative as a man and just figure out these things ahead of time before you even come about that like that. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you're right. You're exactly right on that. Like I said, just memory bank. So you'll never lose when you listen. Right?
Oh, yeah, listen. You got bad listening. But also, what I'm saying, pay attention because I'm saying, like, you need to get a woman, like I said, if she's already telling you where she want to go and shit like that, 9 times she's kind of using you a little bit.
That's what I said. When I feel like they use me, I got McDonald's at the house.
Yeah, you got to finesse that shit. Also, like, if you got a woman that always wants you to take her out all the time, don't play yourself. Because to me, if a woman really likes you, she just want to be around you. It's not always about going out. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that getting older. It's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? There's some days I want to chill at the house. We might want to have a movie night and just chill at the house. You know what I'm saying? Save a couple of dollars. If she don't want to fuck with you and you on that sometimes, yeah, don't fuck with her.
Save a couple of dollars.
I'll be honest.
Right.
You got the woman like that you took out a couple of times. You know what turns me on? You took a woman a couple of times. She was like, look, I want to take you here. If she want to bust a little, if a woman want to break some bread on you, she really fuck with you.
Hey, they want to break some bread on me. Where you want to go? I want to go to the top, whatever that look like.
But you got the women that'll hit you up like, oh, I got you this weekend, or like, okay, look. Or you even have the situation where you go out with a chick and you got the dinner, she like, well, the drinks is on me. Or I got this. I got this. You know what I'm saying? That's just a turn on for me.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's a turn on.
Any woman I've ever dated, boy, this is gonna give me some trouble one of these days. I'm gonna reveal my hand a little bit.
Go ahead.
Any woman I've ever dated, whether you can say whatever you want to say about me, is just know if we ever really dated, I've took you on a date that is in your memory bank and it's gonna be stuck for the rest of your life.
Come on.
And I'll leave it as that. So, like I said, I think if you like somebody, like, spend what you gotta spend. But once again, I'm gonna create a memory that you'll never forget. So even if you say you hate my guts, you like, he did take me to the Space Needle, girl. I love that. You can't even, nigga. My date game is top tier, and I won't tell you about the dates because I've recycled the motherfucker. I've recycled.
There's 2 things I ever want a woman to leave from me. She always gonna say, if we on together, we have fun together, and you put it down in the bed. As long as I leave with that, I'm good. You ain't gonna be leaving talking about the nigga had that motherfucking warm dick and he was all fucked up. It happens, you know what I'm saying, nigga? But I can't leave with that. Like,
See, yeah, girl.
I can't believe it. Like, look, you can't be leaving the chick point. Oh, that nigga, he cute, but that nigga can't fuck for shit. I can't have that. I can't have that. Like, yeah, he was cute. He ate my booty, nigga. I can't have that, nigga. I can't have. You ain't gonna be just pointing at me like, yeah, that nigga can't fuck. I let him eat my booty. Like, we ain't going. I'm not going out like that.
Nigga,
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not going out like that, bro. You ain't about to be saying like. Talking about myself. One thing, you leave might hate me, like I can get on my motherfucking nerves. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that nigga. Oh yeah, he fucked good. He put it down. Or
no. The first time.
You gonna always leave that. Any female I left out.
No, the first time you let me do that damn thing, I'm fucking for my life. I'm fucking like I'm trying to free
100%. I need that.
Slaves. Like that's just it.
I have to leave the situation because I think every situation I always leave. I'm something about that. My ego will not let me leave.
Oh no,
situation.
You better get another shot.
Yeah, you might. I can't have you talk about like you fucked me and we fucked and you saying I didn't put it down or this nigga.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna fuck to my back.
I'm gonna fuck your lights out.
Yeah, no,
you might not like me now, but nigga, you still gonna have them flashbacks sometimes. Like, oh, when you see, oh, I can't stand that nigga. Oh, that nigga know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have it like that. Some facts.
Oh no, I'm real. I'll fucking to my back collapse.
Come on.
Yeah, so the first time you gotta do it like that. Like I said, I won't do everything. I won't get all into my bag, but you definitely gonna know, like, okay, well, you did that.
And also, I'm gonna tell you this: when you go on a date too, don't be in your phone the whole time. And that goes for both parties. Like, I don't want to go on a date with a woman you more entertained. Obviously, you're not having a good time on a date to me if you in your phone the whole time.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what I love seeing though? Like back to like when we just talk about like the summer thing, right?
Yeah.
Especially like so, at this point in time, so if you in summer anywhere, whatever city you in, all the day parties is cracking off. I love when I do see a couple out there fucking it up on the dance floor the whole time. Like that's my favorite shit. It make me get in my feelings like I don't need to go play this shit out here. Hey, y'all fucking it up. Like that shit's inspiring to me. So if y'all are doing the couple thing and y'all out there fucking up the whole time, like I love seeing couples in love that actually like pay attention to each other. Like I said, I've been in relationships where going out with the other person, it's just like you can't even breathe. Like this shit ain't cool. Like you can't do nothing. You gotta keep your head down on the ground. Like this ain't cool. But I've also been with women where we go out and it's fucking lit. Like yo, this is what it's supposed to be like. Like in our own world and enjoy each other dancing and shit. Like I like to get out there and boogie. Like this is what we cut and run. So, like I said, if you are dating during the summer, like man, just make sure when you go out and enjoy each other. Like motherfuckers be like looking at, I'll be looking, and be like, I see y'all doing your motherfucking thing. That's inspiring. I love that shit. Niggas love on the low key.
About 100%. Cause I mean, I think when you still see that there's still. Because I was at a point one time I was thinking, they ain't no females out here, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just cheating and running around.
They all died during the pandemic.
I'm keeping it a buck. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Like, but you still know there's still good women out there or good people out there. It's kind of like, cause it was time like, man, everybody. I think social media fucked up a lot of shit.
Social media fucked up.
They did fuck a lot of shit up. But there were still times like even when I was out in the past, I might this turned me on. This might sound crazy, right? I might try to talk to a female like out when I was out before in the past, and she's like, you're cute or whatever, but I got a boyfriend. I respect that. To let me know that you still, because I didn't have chicks they have a nigga at home, but like nigga basically on some like I won't tell if you don't tell.
Bro, no, I've had that.
You know what I mean? Even like anytime like, damn, all you females is like, y'all all just be just.
And then you go home and clap him down, you nasty. He said, you got a boy. Trifling, bitch.
Of course, I did that.
I see you at the house. No, but I do respect the ones who like, I got a boyfriend.
Yeah, I respect that.
Cool.
Because I know, like, say if I run into you later, and then you're single, and I know you gotta respect.
I do have a high respect.
I got high respect for you.
I have a high respect.
It just turned me on. I'm like, damn, you still a couple loyal ones out here.
You know what that tells me?
It's like two.
No. That tells me that Brody at the crib doing what he's supposed to do. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I respect it.
Like he's doing what he's supposed to do. I said.
And that makes you do what you're supposed to do.
That's what I said. Savannah, you got a good man.
And look, and that's why I was saying, like,
you got a good man, Savannah.
You still had that's what I'm saying. You can't have a woman that goes out. That, when you talk about twerking and stuff, there's women that literally go out and will just dance with their. I done met women that just dance with their girls all night. They're not dancing on niggas or nothing like that. Got a nigga at home. They went out for the good time. Might be their friend's birthday or something like that.
Fuck that.
That's cool. That's why I want my bitch to be. If you go out with your friends, you go out and have some drinks, you dance with your girls, you having a good time. You don't always have to be entertained by niggas. I'm being honest. There's good women out there that know they got a nigga at home and they know how to go out and have fun without entertaining.
That's the crazy thing.
Sex.
There's a nigga like you out there. That's crazy. There's you out there.
Yeah, but you're saying, but if you got a good woman, you need a woman you dating a woman, right? You need a woman that only see you. And what I mean by that, she
ain't even it. Oh, so that's
she only fucking with you. Even though there might be other niggas he thinks cuter, taller, whatever the case might be, but when she really fucking with you, that ain't gonna matter. I don't give a fuck.
I will say this, right?
I'm just keeping it.
I will say this right now. I'm gonna take the onus off the ladies.
But
I will say this: I've met some dope ass women, and I've seen their spouse, and I'm like, damn, right? Whatever how I look at and be like, okay, I see you. But a lot of times, I got to get a props to when you are handling business as a man. When you're handling business, a woman will stay in pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing is like, nigga, you got to handle business. You got to step. You got to step like a big dog when you're doing your thing. So another rule is you dating somebody this summer, bro, you got to step like a big dog. Like, nigga, are you handling what you got to handle in bed? Are you giving the compliments? Are you listening? Are you doing your thing, right? There's all these little components. So for me as a man, what I'm saying is like you got to do what you're supposed to do as a man. If I make you feel unwanted, that's an issue. If I'm not, I don't give a fuck what any woman say. I'm homebody or not, they want to be shown off. You can show me off a little bit, right? 100%. gas me up a little bit. Even though, right, them same little titties I've been seeing for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Every time I pull them out, oh my God, fake nigga.
For sure.
Right, fake, whatever y'all do. But for the cats handling their business, a lot of times, man, no matter how you look or who you are, if you handle your business, a girl gonna sidestep whatever she might think she like and be like, nope, I got.
Yeah, hold it down. And then they
got John Doe at the crib.
They're not gonna risk losing that. You know what I'm saying? So if you got you a good woman, she gonna hold it down. She gonna
because I didn't put the pressure on thing back there.
Nah, you gonna have a woman that like niggas in their DMs they ain't responding to.
Right.
They outside niggas trying to holler. They ain't hollering back. You need one of them. You know what I'm saying?
He said, you got a man? She's like, yeah. How long you been with that stiff? Your man's a stiff.
Nah, but I have both ways. But honestly, I ain't gonna lie. What fucked me up in the past, and this is probably my fault too. I had fucked with a lot of women that was in relationships or married and shit like that.
Nigga.
I'm being honest.
Home record.
I'm being honest with my people. I done fucked with women in relationships and married and shit in the past. So you know what? At the time when I was younger, I'm thinking like this, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like, it ain't my girl, right? But then when you go get in a relationship, it fucks your head up. You're like, damn, all these bitches be cheating like this. My bitch doing this?
First of all, in my head,
fuck your head like my bitch doing this. You know what I mean?
In my head,
that'll fuck your head up.
In my head, they all cheat. In my head, I don't let that shit leak out. But in my head, I'm like, hey babe, how you doing today? It's a setup, right? So in my head, they all cheat. But once again, I've dated a woman who's had somebody. And she's like, well, I wish you was with me and I'll leave him. And once again, I'll say, don't leave him. That's a good man, Savannah. Like, you got to.
That's real shit because niggas, I don't like, when you pull somebody from somebody, first of all, you don't think she going to do the same thing to you? That's just how it is.
I don't never
man or woman. That's why when I did mess with a woman that was in a relationship or a woman that was married, when they was still typing like, I fuck with you, I'm like, bitch, like, no, nigga, I don't fuck with you because you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't throwing it to me.
I didn't have something.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was at the house and I was breaking that thing down. I'm looking like, this nigga's Jordan's collection sucks.
I'm fucking. So you in there trying nigga shoes on and shit like.
Nah. I said what size then? She was like, I think like 11 and a half. That's too big for me. But I was like, this nigga Jordan's selection sucks.
Hey, but you know who get the worst, low key? I hate to say this, niggas be mad at me, nigga. Them army niggas get the worst though.
Oh, good.
Cause you know what they do? The army niggas will fly out here and wipe the thotty that everybody done ran through and everything. They got a gold mine, but they don't know because they ain't from out here. You know, I done seen that so many times. Like, I mean, the boy I know, chick, she was throwing it back to the whole town. I'll be like, this nigga cuffed her proudly. I'm looking like, nigga, this nigga don't. I'm like, he must be in the army because he definitely don't know what he doing.
I know, but if I ever moved to a different state, it'd be the same case. I'd be looking like.
Now, in fact, but I was, me and Seb, when we had our podcast, I said the same thing. I said, the only
shout out to my nigga Seb, man. I fuck with Seb.
Shout out my brother Seb.
I'm gonna call Seb. I gotta call Seb.
I was telling, we had a conversation. I said, only time a woman's miles start over is when she go to move to a different state.
You gotta be 2 states away.
You know what I'm saying? And you know why? Because niggas in the state don't know who you are. So all the miles went away. So a lot of women be moving to Texas and shit too. You know they out there. Niggas think they found them a gold mine. Nigga, they think they found it.
I love Texas, boy.
Oh, yeah, Texas is a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I need a turkey leg hut though.
Turkey leg hut.
Oh my
nigga,
God.
The best $25 I spent in my life is turkey leg.
Nigga, I had the motherfucking turkey leg with the pasta on top and the shrimp. That shit hit.
The pasta, the rice, the Cajun fish on top. Oh nigga, I almost got a. If I would.
You know what other spot was popping in Houston? What?
Prospect's popping.
Dallas got a good spot. Papados,
but they got them a few places.
Shout out my boy X. Shout out Brandon. I was out there vibing with my niggas. They showed me a bomb ass time.
Breakfast Club. I think it's used the Breakfast Club here. Oh yeah. And there's another joint.
There's a spot in Houston. I wanted to hit PT shop. It's called Lost and Found, but the line was crazy.
I know. So there's another spot when I first dropped into Houston. There was like a little house. They got the little wings on the door. Like everybody goes, but it's a house. It's a fucking vibe. Oh, no. I do fuck. Houston has a great nightlife. Anyway,
address camp. I'll say if you go to Houston.
Oh, camp,
crazy. Woo! Address was crazy. I'm talking about like crazy ass VIP section. A whole nother section with just hookah. You can get lounges and shit. Vibe. The people out there was hella good energy. It was a vibe.
You know what's crazy? The fucking VIPs is cheap as shit.
100%. It ain't like
cheap as shit.
It ain't like fucking AZ and shit. You pay $300-$400.
We had section. I forgot what spot we was at. We was in Houston, but there's a spot and it's all VIP sections for the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's how the whole club is structured. Mm-hmm. And we out there like, okay, so I'm looking like knowing up here, a spot up here is like 12, and that's without bottles, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. We go to Houston, so I'm looking like, I'm looking at my guy, I'm like, hey, I got 3. My guy was like, I got 3. My other guy was like, I got 2. My other guy was like, I got whatever is left over. Just put it on my card. Let's do this, right? So we looking, and it was like, well, how many bottles y'all want this bottle, that, but cool. So we're doing all this, going back and forth, and she was like, the lady was like, okay, so your total is I'm thinking like, okay, here come the 15, 16, whatever we need, let's just get it, right? She's like, the VIP section plus your bottle was like $4.50. I said, nigga, let me get 6 of them. But it was cheap as fuck. I didn't get 6, we got 1. But the shit's cheap now. Houston is a good time, man. Like
100%.
Like it's oh my god.
Houston's a vibe. I like Dallas. I still want to hit New York. I need to hit one of my best friends in Arizona.
I've been to New York.
Atlanta.
I've been to New York. I've been out to one night spot.
You was out there.
I went to New York. I was in Harlem.
Motherfucker.
I was in I went to Harlem. Like I said, I went to I was up in Queens. I went to a baseball game. Dope ass experience catching the subway to Queens. Like they drop you right up in front of the Met Stadium. Dope ass shit, right? Like so, you get all the history. You get the so now when I'm in New York and I'm playing the music, I'm hearing it like, yo, this shit.
It's different out there.
It hits different because now you get to see like the element the music's made from, right? Exactly, so we get West Coast music, but seeing some of my favorite like Nas and being in front of Queensbridge and then playing the music, I'm like, oh, I get it. Like it's different. So. Yeah, so New York is a good spot, but like I love as far as out of town, Houston for just if you're going out of town just to be by yourself and gonna bump into a good time, it's Houston. If you want to go to the most laid back spot without having to spend a lot of money but still have that good time, and everybody's from Arizona.
I love Arizona.
Scottsdale, nigga, god damn.
I know next time we go, I'm probably not going to. You don't got to do the tables and all that. You can just have a vibe. What's that one spot?
Loyalty Lounge. Loyalty Lounge. The fucking bars. The bars and shit.
Cracking.
Nah,
no, but the ATVs was different, bro. That shit was priceless.
And it was cheap as fuck. It was cheap as shit.
It was cheap, wasn't that bad. So
I said shit.
I'm mad I didn't go this year. I used to go every year. I didn't get to go this year. We OD for a trip too. I need to get Vegas again. I need to get AZ again. So for sure.
They said niggas out there in New Mexico getting money.
I'm fucking
niggas down here in DC getting money.
Oh man, them niggas getting money. Come on. What else you want to talk? What else we need to top up on?
I don't even know, man.
Okay, let me ask you this. This might sound crazy. So, if you date a girl, right? And say she said she had a threesome.
Fuck no, done.
I'm
done. Nope.
I'm asking the question. So if she had a threesome before you,
no,
you can't wife it.
Fuck that.
Why not?
That's nasty.
You think that's nasty?
That's nasty.
So your girl had a threesome with her previous dude and another girl. You're not with it.
I'm not cool with that. I'm cool.
What's the difference for that?
I'm cool.
I see. Only way I would feel like I could do it. I think I could do it. But only reason why is only she gonna give me one too. I could not go with.
Oh fuck that. No. If so
I could never play myself and like.
I'm speaking for me.
Go.
No. No. Every woman I've ever dated, I'll be like, you ever had a train really?
That's different.
It's a threesome.
Three. No, it's not. Threesome.
Okay, whether it's
a threesome is with.
No.
Then you say part. A threesome is 2 women and a guy. A train is 2 guys and a woman.
Okay, whether
they be trying to label that as a threesome.
Listen. Whether it's 2 tunnels in one funnel or 2 funnels in one tunnel, no, I'm cool because now I'm gonna say no. Well, this is not gonna go the distance.
Why? Say why?
I'm cool. Like I'm cool.
So could you have one with your chick?
Huh? Nah.
You don't do threesomes? You want to do a threesome with your girl? You out of pocket, nigga. I'll definitely do it with my bitch. You got me fucked up. I do it with my bitch.
Yeah,
for sure. I can't.
Like, what if that third person, she was fucking with a nigga, and that nigga got a bump on his dick?
Nah, you can't just do it to anybody, obviously.
Okay, come on. Let's
obviously.
Serious question.
Go ahead.
You have your spouse.
100%. Okay. I need to remember that phone with my bitch.
Okay. Let me just. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but just hear me out.
Go ahead. You about to get deep. Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna get deep. I'm getting surface level.
Go ahead.
You have your lady.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys invite another lady to the space.
For sure.
Cool, right? You know you're eating two coochies, right?
I'm knocking them both down.
Right.
And I'm eating both the pussies. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not mad at that. I know that for sure, right?
Two bad ones? Are you crazy?
No, I get that. Once again, you know when you get in a threesome, like
I'm hitting from the back, she eating the pussy. What?
Right, like you just I'm
Me
sorry.
and my bitch is turning the bitch out for sure.
Once again, disclaimer.
Sure.
If you out there doing your thing, wrap it up, raincoat, whatever. I don't peroxide, whatever you need to get by, right?
Go ahead, talk your shit.
But if you out there and you doing a threesome, the first thing that comes to my mind when a threesome pops off is, two coochies, right?
You thinking too deep about it?
No,
but you don't like eating pussy then. I like eating pussy. I'm not saying
it's
my bitch. That's
not the problem. No. That's not the. Let's see.
The pussy is different when you eat it. I don't know how niggas don't eat it and then fuck. Just go straight.
I know. That's what I'm saying. When I come to a spot and all the hoes is gone, I be thinking like, damn, who ate all the pussy up? I get it. What I'm saying, who ate it all up? Because it's all gone. Where's it go? I get that. When I'm saying
with my bitch though, not just with any bitch. I'm saying my bitch. I'm eating it up.
Cool.
I'm the pussy monster with my bitch.
That's
not
fine.
no little bust down. But if it's my bitch and she's with me, I'm eating the shit out of it. You stop playing. I love you.
Okay, so we know that
the reaction of it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just not going around sucking random coochies.
I get that.
So if you're in a threesome, in my head, I know that I'm eating coochie. Both of them. Everything's going.
You don't necessarily. You don't have to.
Nigga, it's a threesome. Nigga, first of all, yay or nay. Just a yes or no.
Go ahead.
It's a threesome popping off.
I know niggas don't eat pussy.
Fuck the pussy. Threesome popping off.
Uh-huh.
Is the condom involved? No.
I would prefer not to.
You prefer not to. So therefore,
because it's gonna be somebody she fuck with though, like somebody she knows.
I'm taking somewhere. What I'm saying is now we all wake up from a good time, and now we all just looking at each other like the Spider-Man video. We pointing like everybody got to go to right because. Once again, you're inviting something.
I get that, but if you're thinking too about it. If you're doing it safely,
ready?
Sure.
Ready? Yo, chick, you do your threesome, she's down.
I'm knocking them both down.
You have a good time. You're knocking them both down.
For sure.
2 weeks later, she's like, "What if we invited Terry over here?"
A guy? That's not.
Once again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. If I do it, I'm giving you permission for you to do it.
That's you. That ain't me.
It's gonna be you in here and Terry.
Never.
And Terry gonna be in here.
First of all,
sweat dripping off his face.
Never. First of all, I would never. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's just me, and it's not against nobody that does this. I could never wife a chick that had two niggas at the same time. I can't do that. Even if you had two niggas in the same day, that's kind of nasty. Be like, but you fuck two niggas. That you don't have no value for your. Huh? Why you asking me questions like that, bro? We gonna talk about it when I was younger. I used to do some things, but. Yeah, like I've had threesomes and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like if I got a bitch and we can't have fun sometimes, like we might bring a break. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here cheating. If we're doing it together, so it's different. Like we both.
So you got a nasty mouth when you too. I don't want you around my kids.
No, we can do that for sure. Like my bitch want to bring a bitch home for sure. And I'll be respectful with it for sure. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not forcing it, but I'm gonna let it. I'm down for sure. I'm down for the threesome. I want to be out of phone with my bitch. If I'm being with a bitch, if I want to be with you for. If I'm gonna be with you forever, nigga, I can't.
We giving straight.
I can give a pat, and this is my honest. Like, of course, I would prefer that bitch and have a threesome before I got with her. Of course, but shit happens. But I fuck a bitch, you had one threesome with your nigga before me a minute ago. I can rock with that. It's just know that I'm getting one too. I ain't never mind a nigga have one up on me. A nigga had my bitch and another bitch, and then you ain't trying to. But I know, but look, I've had this happen too. Because look, I was fucking with a chick a long time ago, right?
Here we go.
And then she had a threesome previously for me, right? But then she started like she had one previous, right?
So who did that?
Shut the fuck up. She started liking me too much,
right.
And then she was with it at first, and bitch started liking too much. Like I'm not with it now. I was like, oh, you got me fucked up. You think that I'm gonna let you done had one with another? So there's another niggas out here that had you and another bitch, and I'm supposed to be the nigga that wiped you up, and then I don't get it. You out your rabbit ass mind.
Keisha, who you fucking? I ain't fucking no nigga in Yonkers. What you talking about, nigga? No,
that's just my thing. I'm down with the threesome for sure.
I ain't nothing wrong with that. Like,
I don't think there's nothing wrong. But I think that's not for you.
No, I'm not saying I'm not open to it, but boy, there's a window. Like, I tried to.
You did? Or she tried to?
No. I'm saying that. Oh, there was one that was supposed to happen.
See, you almost did talking this shit. You almost did.
But we wasn't. So we was cool at the time.
Are you okay? Let me ask you this then. Are you saying that you can't do a threesome with your chick, or you saying you just want to do one period?
You should be got my shit like put my shit in public street.
No, I'm asking a question.
I know these niggas, right? I know this motherfucker.
I don't know the niggas either.
Right? No, so okay. So there was one that was supposed to go down, and then because I was kicking it with A.
Okay.
A started liking me so much
that she went with it.
That after a while, it passed the threshold where it's just like, no, I want you to myself.
Yeah, I think what fucks it up because like if you're a dude and you putting it down on your chick and she might be with it at first, I think over time they can't imagine you fucking another chick.
First of all, I don't want to imagine my chick fucking. So now once again, here we go. Right? Is I can say if I'm dating somebody, when I have a girl, my goal is if I'm gonna elevate you, it's not gonna be sideways. So if you fucking cook fries at Burger King, I'm gonna say, okay, you know what? I think you should move up to the burger and the register, right? I'm not gonna be like, you cook fries at Burger King, you should cook fries at goddamn Wendy's. I want you to take whatever you're doing and go straight up and elevate. That's my goal, right? So when I'm saying in all fairness, there's some shit that I'm not going for. But once again, I try to be fair in the sense that if I ask for something, I gotta understand that ask might come back. Nigga, when that ask come back and that right there, we're just like, hey, Terry from UPS.
That's never happened.
I'm not saying it's right. But once again, you open that goddamn door.
What?
And I've seen people open that door, and once that door got open, there was no going back. And
But there's some niggas that might do it, but I'm not doing it. I told you, when I go in a relationship, I lay down ground rules, and if you're not with it, I get my big thing is I'm big on this, right?
Being not with it and actually doing something is different.
No, but let me say my piece. For each his own, like you say, you want to do it, right? I'm big on I don't sell dreams. What I mean by that, I'm gonna tell you who I am, what I like, what I don't like, and when I lay that shit out. That's basically giving you the choice that you know you want to deal with this or you don't. You have a choice. I'm not going to tell you, I'm big on this. I think a lot of people do this. Like almost like we were talking about the body counts, right? You was talking about you don't want to ask women body counts.
Don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit, right?
No, even if you tell me, if I ask you and you tell me, I won't give a shit.
But my thing is like I said, if you're a woman, you're comfortable in your skin and you're comfortable with what you did in your past, you should be able to lay that out. If a nigga fuck with you, he going to fuck with you regardless or not. Period.
Okay,
no, I'm saying my piece. Let me say my piece.
My fault.
He gonna fuck with you regardless or not, if he really fuck with you. Now, selling a dream, what I mean by selling a dream is when you sell somebody a dream, you just tell them everything that's good to hear is gonna backfire you later on. You know why? Because you sold them somebody you wasn't. And that somebody you really are is gonna pop out sooner or later. Whether you're a woman or man. So if you go in a relationship lying about things and doing stuff, it always come back to backfire on later on in life. And what I mean by that, you're end up wasting your time and you may waste my time. So it's best to just lay that shit out, the good and the bad. What we do in relationships, what we tend to do is we put our best foot forward. We try to make it seem like people always try to make it seem, nah, you know what's good to do? Lay the bad out first. You know why? Because you got nothing but the good to look forward to. When you try to hide that bad,
I'm take that. I'm staying there, but you know, I kind of over here.
It's best to lay all
I kind of like Odell Beckham.
No, lay the bad out first because we got nothing but good to look forward to. What a lot of people do is when
you be reading the books.
I'll be honest. What a lot of people do is they throw all the good out there, and then we take time and we start noticing the bad. Damn, I didn't know she do this. Damn, I didn't know she did that. And that's you might be a year in. You're like, fuck, bitch, I knew you do that. I wouldn't fuck with you from the start, right? So it's best. I'm peeping on 100. And likewise from her, she might be like, damn, I didn't know you did that. But if you lay that shit out and she can get past that at the beginning.
I know you did that.
No, I'm saying, if you can lay that shit out at the beginning and she fuck with you, this is how you know somebody really fuck with you. You lay out the bad and the person's like, you know what, I don't like that, but I still rock with you, they really fuck with you. Now, if you got to sell all these dreams, all this fake ass shit, and then that shit come out later, then, you know, you sold them a dream because they really don't fuck with you because you know what I'm saying, they really don't fuck with you because all this shit's coming out now and they're starting to realize that you sold them some bullshit. It's best to get that out at the beginning. That's just me.
Oh, so you like Marlo, you want it one way.
Tell me what it is. So if I tell a female, like you said, you talk about one side or whatever, I just tell them on me. If you got a train ran on you before me, I'm not doing it, bitch. I can't wife you. I can't do that. If you had a threesome, I'm not really tripping off that. You know what I'm saying? If you had a bunch,
you have the lady you want. I like this, me and her going the distance.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Mm-hmm. And you know in foresight that if I ask for this door to be open, then that other door she's gonna ask her to be open.
No, she ain't.
Or just leave that door closed regardless.
Which
one you picking? Which one you picking? We can either keep this thing between us and ride into the sunset, or you can open that door and know that other door's gonna ruin.
That's to each his own, like I said. And if you got a bitch that she kind of like females, and I mean, there's some niggas that
she could run off with them and beat them and Louise. They go off the cliff.
But let me say this: there's some niggas that prefer to date chicks that like bitches for that reason, because they know they can have a chick and they can still have chicks on the side. Or not even on the side, but I mean, tell me. They can bring chicks home or whatever. Okay. I'm saying I want to be. But it's definitely it's not like a thing. Like I'm saying, like it's a conversation got to be had. If I had a conversation with you and you like, maybe we can do that. Well, cool.
And I'm going.
But, and I'm not against if you don't want to have it. I'm going. And I'm not against you don't want to have it. If you're a woman, if we already established that.
I'm going real biased. I'm biased as fuck. From people I know who from men I know who've invited another woman into their bed, right? Mm-hmm. Which do you think? I'm not mad at that. Mm-hmm. Like shit. Touche. Do you think? A great time. Right? All I'm saying is when it's something serious, eventually that relationship has never stood the test of time. Now, I don't know if there's a direct correlation for that, right? If there's a cause and effect or whatever that may be, I'm just saying for whatever reason, maybe she got a paper cut the next day and couldn't, and had lost all her money and had to go, whatever you want to say, right? You can blame whatever your reason is, but I do know that this thing was this way, and then now that thing is no longer for anybody. That's what I'm saying. You gotta suppress that shit. Yes. Do I want to go to the Playboy Mansion and do some shit with everybody else? Yes. Do I want my girl to have that shit? No. So I gotta be like, you know what? Let me just cool my motherfucking.
I get what you're saying, but but I'm saying, like you said, every relationship is different. Everybody likes what they like. Now, what I was saying with the whole threesome thing, I'm not saying nobody has to do anything. I'm not saying you got to do that, but I'm saying if I got a chick and she's down to explore and do those things, I'm open to doing that, and I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if I got a chick and you gotta think, that's what I'm saying. This is the whole thing. My laying ground rules. That I'm saying, if I got a chick and she's like, I'm against that. I know what I'm getting into. I know that's not gonna happen with her. I know she don't want that. If I talk to a chick and she's like, yeah, we probably could do that, then I know what I'm getting. It's all about knowing what you're getting yourself into. Okay. So now, I'm not gonna. Let me say. So I'm not gonna try to force the chick that said she would never do that to do that, because she already established that she don't want to do that, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's say you got a girl who's just willing to do that. Cool. Right, ready? Right? Mm-hmm. And it's another girl. 100%. As long as another girl is cool.
100%.
Okay, ready? 100%. So let's take that and leave that there.
Leave it there.
The other girl brings a strap to the party.
Okay.
And she fucking the shit out of you.
I'm with that. I'll let my bitch. What? That's fire, nigga.
I get that. No, I
get topped off by my bitch, and the bitch is fucking my bitch with a strap. As long as it's involving bitches, I'm with it. I'm not doing with no nigga. That's the fault that she gonna get to get another bitch. That's the fault she gonna get to get another bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You introduce her to beer.
What you say, nigga?
She gonna be like, oh, this reminds me of Teddy from UPS.
No, that's stupid.
I'm just saying, you get to wonder, you get to drink and to start thinking.
Nah. If it's another female doing it, I'm with all that. I'm with all the smoke. I'm with all that. I want to have fun. I want to have fun. Now, what I'm saying, when I say that, it's not going to be like what I mean by I'm not going to be trying to do it all the time or something. It's stuff like, you want to experience things with somebody you fuck with. We can have our moment, and that can be that. Leave it at that. Right. But some niggas don't know how to. They're going to want to have one all the time. You got certain niggas that don't know. They don't get bitches like that be like, damn, you got to try to, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it all the time.
It's called a slippery slope.
Mm-hmm. But I get you on that. Of course, I would prefer.
Slippery slope.
I'll be honest. Of course, I prefer the chick that didn't have a threesome before I fuck with her or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? If he did, it was with a bitch, I can get over that.
You know what?
Two niggas?
Here we go.
No.
I asked that question, and I just take the answer for what it is.
I can't do that.
Once again,
I can't do that.
The way my ego is set up,
I don't got big enough ego to be mad about you fuck with another bitch, nigga. I'm not that big.
I wouldn't, not that, not even that.
But fuck with another nigga, fuck with have two niggas, I can't do that. Two sticks? Two chopsticks? No, I can't do that, baby.
Two funnels in one tunnel, man.
Nah, I can't do that. But there's some niggas, I know niggas that do shit like that. That niggas would be like, I'm a nigga that I don't like fucking with another nigga in the room, bro. Like, like high school shit, niggas be fucking with me. I don't like doing that shit, bro. Like,
nigga, men fucking dances.
Once, if I look over and we lock eyes, it's my dick's gonna solve. It's a wrap, nigga. If I look over and you, nigga, like, even we're both smashing chicks in the room together, which, we dealt with younger high school shit. I did that, and I can't say the name, but I did that before with the homie. He had a chick in the room. I had a chick in the room. Shut the fuck up. We don't do that. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast. But we was in high school, one of the homies, and I was at my house, and I didn't have this is my room, so we had two chicks over there, and I happened to be hitting one, and he was hitting one, and then and it's funny. Now, the person too. I gotta say so he finished before me. Mm-hmm. And he's seeing me smashing the chick, but he starts talking. And I look over, he throw me all off. Dick goes off everything. Nigga's like, you ain't beating it up, nigga. You ain't over there beating, doing stupid shit. Threw me all off, so I'm trying not to laugh while I was smashing. So I don't like even doing that with another nigga. That ain't really my thing. Like, I don't think I could, even me being in, like, say, even if it's not my trick, I'm talking about, like, fucking, like, some nigga was like, he had a chick and she wants to run a train on her. I can't do stuff like this just for the simple fact. If I'm getting sucked and he in from the back, and once we lock eyes, dick noodle, it's a wrap. Like, a guy, I can't do shit like that. Two bitches for sure.
He's a wild boy.
He's a wild boy. I can't do that.
What you hit? It's a motherfucking home run back at 86.
Two women all day, but
you got some more juice?
Nigga, I'm
more
good.
Juice?
Huh?
Is more juice?
Nah,
goddamn.
We can't get it anyway because we gotta finish this podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can't leave right now. We almost done anyway.
Summertime.
Summertime.
Hey,
it's the summertime.
If there's any time you want to take your chick to the Thunderdome, and ladies, anytime you want to take your man to the Thunderdome, just get out there in the summer. You really gonna see if motherfuckers got what it take or they clam up, because if it does not work, you got the rest of the summer. Cuffing season doesn't start till October.
Let me ask you one more question.
What?
Before we end this. If you say you with a girl, right? And she cheated on you, are you a forgiver or not?
Fuck no, I ain't forgiving shit. Don't tell me. If you cheat on me, don't tell me shit. If I'm happy, don't tell me nothing.
So once you,
if I'm miserable, yes, tell me. But if I'm not miserable, don't tell me nothing.
So you told me, for example, if I knew that your chick fucked one of the homies, right?
Oh no, you're obligated to say so.
Yeah, I'm asking you just what I'm saying.
If it's new, yes. If it's old, leave me the fuck alone.
So if it was 2 years ago, and nigga say you smashed 2 years ago, I just found out.
2 years ago ain't bad.
And you happy right now with
anything over 6?
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
I need to know. Fuck that.
It does nothing, right? 6 years ago, I was a different person. 6 years ago, I was doing the same shit I was now with more energy.
And let me tell you something. You know why with me? Why it's a problem? Because when I go in a relationship, I accept what you just told me. I'm not adding no add-ons.
Man, fuck that.
Nah, I'm not adding no add-ons.
You telling me if
you told me you fucked 15 niggas, and I mean honestly, if you told me you fucked 15 niggas,
cool,
and I accept the 15 niggas, right?
Yeah.
That's what I accepted from. Now, if we break up and have a little break and you fucking another nigga, I didn't say 16, but I accepted 15. That's where it stops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I can't do that. That's what I'm saying. It already probably took me time to get over whatever you told me. If you told me you fuck as many niggas, of course, niggas don't want to hear niggas fuck their bitch, whatever the case may be. Even if it's previous, right? But it's like, if I got past that, I accepted whatever you did in the past. Whoa. I'm not a nigga that like, if we, bitches are slick though. I done had this where I didn't fuck with a chick. I fucked a chick and she was on a break with her nigga and she got back with the nigga. You know what I mean? No, but I'm saying like, that's a slick shit. You know what the slick shit is? Like, we're on a break. What women will do, I'm not saying all women, don't get on my head, man. What women will do, they have a little breakup with you, right? Like, let's go on a break, we're having trouble right now. And that breakup, shut the fuck up, nigga. Right. In that break, they'll go fuck a nigga they've been wanting to fuck because they got that little break. Mm-hmm. So it's not cheating. And then get back with you. And don't say nothing about it because it's a break, right?
What if you did it on the break?
No, I'm actually good. Won't say nothing about the break.
What if you did it on the break?
Accepting it? Did I answer that question? Is you accepting that? If you guys went on the break, the chick fucking another nigga, you got back with her, is you cool with that? Because you're like, okay, we weren't together. You saying it that way, or are you like, nah, fuck that? That's why I won't play games like that, bitch. Like, we gotta be done because you're not about to go fuck a nigga that you probably been thinking about a little bit. This giving an open opportunity to do that. Some women will reflect and not do nothing.
See, so a break is a funny thing.
It is fucking people be slick.
Right? No, break is code for something else. A break is code. If I hear somebody say we need to take a break, that's code, okay?
A code for what?
A code for we was together in the first place. We ain't together, nigga.
Nah, that doesn't.
Nigga, a fucking break is okay. I've dated women.
If you're bumping heads a lot of shit like that can happen.
Listen, I have one person I think in mind, right? Mm-hmm. From way back when. Mm-hmm. we were dating and talking and never solidified nothing, right? I go my way, she go her way. Some years later, we reconnect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit what she did in that meantime because there's nothing solidified. If I'm with you, no. If I'm with you, if I'm with you, the good, the bad, the ugly, I'm with you. If I say, nigga, we need to take a break, I'm out. Excuse me, that goddamn hookah has some shit in it. You put some shit in it. All right, anyway. Right now, that shit fuck on me. No, but if I say we're going on a break, bro, the break is we're breaking up.
Yeah,
like, there's no. I don't want to have no linger. I don't want no miscommunication.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, when I'm done,
I need to be done.
I'm done. There's no such thing as a break. There's no nothing I can figure out on the break. If I want to figure something out with my spouse, I need to figure it out with you. Facts. Now, if I need time to understand how I feel about something, if you do something that I don't like, I need time to feel, I might just say like, hey, I don't feel like talking to you. And then I'll sit with that thing for a time being, right? Mm-hmm. But I can't get clarity on that thing if I'm out there fucking around, right? I can go fuck something like, oh, okay, I feel good. No, like to get back to it's rare that the lick back feels as good as a thing did to cause you to feel hurt. So I know who I am, and one thing I love more than anything else is my reputation. Right? I don't want nobody out there to have one up and be like, I know what you did. I know what you did last summer. Right? And for the rest of my life, I gotta think about, I know what you did last summer. No, so I leave it alone. Like, I just be like, hey, I'll tell straight up, like, hey, we are not dating right now. You can do whatever the fuck you want to.
And that's why I'd rather have it. I'm not cool with the break thing because I'm not going to let you play me. And not saying that everybody can do it. Somebody might generally do a break and just really think and get themselves together. But for the most part, I know me, I don't think I could be with a woman.
Nah, man,
we've
been
rocking for a minute and then you go.
Like that. Now, real breaks come around like I can't. I'm right now like I lost a family member. I need a break right now because I mentally can't function. Right. Usually, if somebody says they need a break, something has to be going on heavier to where they can't function in any form. So if you're saying we need a break, but you're still going to work, parenting, whatever you're doing, everything else is cool, but it's just me. That's different. That means I've done something that you have to separate from. So once again, you can't tell me if you tell me you need a break, that has to be something outside of me that's going terribly wrong. Like, oh, your family's falling apart, and you need to put attention there. So I won't be talking to you for a couple of weeks because I have so much family. No, but if a woman tells me that she needs a break from me, I'm like, my nigga, take the bags, pack them up, do what you gotta do. I'll holler at you in the sunset. But as soon as you say that, my mindset switches. Like I'm goddamn Mario off the mushroom. Because like now I have to fill a void that you was just in. So I don't do the breaks. Either we are together working on it or we're broken up.
Facts.
Right? Now if we break up and then we get back together, whatever you do in the breakup time, I don't give a shit about. Right? So there's no such thing as a break. That is really just.
But that's why I think that my thing is. But that's why I haven't really doubled back on chicks like I never broke up with a chick.
How many married motherfuckers say we're gonna take a break? If you married, you're married, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's what I'm saying for me, and it's not against nobody that takes breaks and just stuff like that. Just for me personally, I've never taken a break with somebody and got back with them or broke. Once I've had this, like say I've been in a relationship with a girl, broke up, and we messed around later on, but I know I'm not gonna never get with you again.
I've seen somebody.
I don't know what you've done this past. It's me. I can't do that.
Okay, so I've seen somebody actually break up, go through a phase and some time, and then met each other down the road, in which they are now happy.
That's cool.
I think that's dope, right?
I think that's dope.
But that was a breakup.
Yeah,
it wasn't we're taking a break. It was a full breakup. I am free. You are free. And now when they get back together, they understand, of course, you've grown. You're liking something, right? Yeah. You got to figure it out. And then you figure out that nothing else is better for me than this person.
Yeah, I understand that. That's just not for me, though.
But if you tell me I need a break from what, nigga? Yeah. You better face these goddamn hard facts in your face.
Just me personally, if we break up, you got a little window to fix that shit.
If you tell me, fuck that. If you
I'm saying if I break up with a chick, because I know me, even if you ain't fuck nobody, If 3 weeks would pass, I'm already thinking you talking to somebody.
Man,
and I don't like that. I'm thinking of another nigga. If I get back with you, now this nigga's feeling like you like him and all that. I'm cool out there. I'm cool.
If a girl come to me and say, I think we need to take a break, the first thing I hear in your mouth is not, I need to take a break. I'm going to fuck your mama.
What?
That's what I'm doing. That's my mind.
Anyway, we wrapping the podcast. You are
take a break with me. I'm humping somebody.
Check us out.
I'm humping your cousin, your mama, your somebody.
He a wild boy.
But
we've been talking for a minute.
Break.
We gotta save some of this joint. We gotta save some more for the next podcast. This is Beamin's Vibe Session. Tez did it. You know we're gonna have some more shit coming soon. Just make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all follow our pages. Beamin Music. Tez did it on Instagram. Yeah. You know what it is.
Don't forget. Stay safe, and if you can't stay safe, stay dangerous.
I like the energy. But we'll be back soon. Make sure y'all follow all my music, Beamin Music on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Tidal, all that good shit. And we have a lot more stuff coming soon in the future. Holla.